Hello, hello. How are you today? Hola, Vane. Hello, everyone.
Hola.
Thank you for attending to this webinar. It's going to be a special. We just recently went to Viceroy Hotel, so it is a very beautiful hotel. It's been changed over the years. We knew this resort a couple years ago, and when we visit this time, it just changed for us in a good way, right, Vane?
Yeah, it is a great venue where you literally enter to the jungle. You don't think in the outside is like this, but in the inside is another feeling with water, with plants everywhere, and a very special treatment for all the employees are there. They are very kind and they receive you they give you a welcome very warmly.
let,
Yeah.
let's start with where it's located, where Viceroy is located. Let me tell you that if it's a small place, it is perfect for an intimate wedding, no more than 80 people if we are planning to do a buyout. And the magic of this place is that you are surrounded by the jungle. So it is perfect for weddings between 40 and 80 people. And they have very interesting perks for the weddings. They do mostly tailored weddings, which is a really good approach because you can play with the things that they offer. Now, where is located? It is located at Punta Escalacoco, basically at the entrance of Playa del Carmen, and it's about 45 minutes from the Cancun airport, which is the closest, and about the same time distance for Tulum's airport. So Bane mentioned that they have different villas, right? More like a sanctuary.
Yes, all these villas are in total of 41, and every villa has a plunge pool that you can enjoy. Every villa has an outdoor shower, an outdoor shower that you can enjoy the nature, the leaves around there. It's very private. And also, one thing that is like a special amenity, they have natural products for the uh, to use it at the room, like the soap. They have like several kinds of smells for the soap, are personalized, and it is very special that they give you like to choose which smell and what kind of you prefer, and they give it to you. That's something that is very personalized. Also, they take care of every detail at the room.
Yes, something that I really remember, I really like it was the spa, which is really peaceful. And when you check in, they gave you also like a shaman blessing, which allows you to step, not a step out, I mean, just pause for a little bit, enough to really be present and enjoy the nature and enjoy the area, which is a really nice change, like a healing change for a wedding. So if your guests are more like this kind of people that they like, or they go into the wellness and they like to meditate and they like things that are very peaceful, or places that are very peaceful, this could be a really nice alternative. They have a restaurant inside. It is not an all inclusive hotel, it is an European plan hotel, which is they have their own restaurants. And the good part for weddings is that they can provide a meal plan during the stay of the group, which is going to include you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The only difference is in this case is going to be everything a la carte. They have because it's a small place or a boutique place, they have an area, a pool area, where they have the restaurants overlooking the ocean, surrounded by the palm trees. So there you can play with the different scenarios for hanging string lights or hanging flowers, setting candles, and things that we can do around that day, especially for the weddings. In regards cuisine, they do basically international. It's an international service or international cuisine with touches of Mexican or the Mexican style. And depending, they have three restaurants, so they can you can define where do you want to have your rehearsal dinner or your um, reception dinner based on how everything is planned. As I mentioned, they have different activities inside. It is not like the activities of an all inclusive. These are more wellness focused activities, and they have the spa. They do blessing with couple. Also, they have massages, couples massages, and they have a temazcal where you can enjoy a detox and a full experience because temazcal is a very different ancient experience.
Yes, if you're looking to relax and enjoy, this is the place with all your guests.
Just in,
I'll also here,
oh, go ahead.
as we speak, we are immersed in the jungle, so everything is surrounded by nature. They have a special place for painting, so you can go over your creativity and make the paintings. And also, they have the gym facing in this little area. It is very complete for everything you may need for exercise.
Yep, it has very complete gym and surrounded by the modern nature, which is really peaceful and a good option for those people that would like to do some fitness. This is the kind of the view that you are going to find at Viceroy for the beach and for the main area. Just passing the jungle and the beaches that are spread out around the place or around the jungle, you are just hitting the beach with this blue turquoise ocean, the palm trees, and the restaurants and bars next to you. So this is a perfect scenario for a wedding, especially for an intimate wedding where you want that everyone just gather together and have them at the different villas with a very amazing experience. A timeline that we can always suggest is near to the sunset. Why near to the sunset? Because the sun is not so bright and so hot. So you have a perfect lighting, and also the temperature is good for your guests, especially for those that come from the north. Then having the ceremony, and after some pictures with what is called golden time. It is very important to mention here in this area of Mexico, we don't have the sun setting going down on the ocean. That is more of the Pacific coast area. Here, what we have are the colors, the light, and things that it's just really wow every time you see. So after the ceremony, you can consider a cocktail hour by the ocean or by the pool, and then your dinner reception. And after the dinner, it could be by the pool, for example, just thinking with candles and decorations, some flowers and the colors you most like, and the ocean, the sound of the ocean, just as a background, plus the DJ dancing, partying, And as most of the hotels, they do end up at 11 p.m. all the events outside, unless you want to extend, which it's it can that's something that can happen. Just we need to request a permit and then pay for that fee. That could be quoted based on when it's requested. Here are some examples and ideas and inspiration of what have done in the past, what they have done in the past, and ideas of how everything looks like at the hotel. It could be this: you can rent everything because it's a white canvas, or you can just use the material they have, the chairs and the tables they have. They do have a special fee for a setup and take down. And for example, if you are paying, or everyone is paying, the meal plan, you only have to pay for the catering fee. It's about $25, and another $25 average for the per person for the setup and take down service. In that case, they will be able to provide the chairs and the tables, and then you can just add on top whatever decorations you have or whatever decorations you rented. This allows also to do a to play a lot with things and with colors and decorations for the event, for your special day. Here's some extra examples how it looks like. The terrace, they have a small, like a small terrace that's covered. We can use that for the day off, for in case of backup, like this picture for the ceremony, or also just play around for the cocktail, and depending what events do we have planned. But here, some samples. And thank you. I don't know if you have any questions, Vanessa. There is something else that you would you like to share, or you mentioned we were discussing before this is this life about special nights they have.
Yeah, they have special nights and different activities. One day for example, for especially cooking Yucatan cuisine, Mexican cuisine that has like a historic. So they make everything like the tortillas by hand and all that stuff. Also, they have the tequila tasting with ceviche, pairing the flavors. That it sounds very very nice. And if you want to make it private, for example, if you want to elope, just the two of you can have your dinner at your villa. They have two villas in front of the ocean that they are like an amazing view, so you can have it there, so make it more intimate and private if you are eloping. Yes, and as we saw, the hotel has the beach, the pool, and also the restaurants that could work for reception or for the ceremony. So you have a lot of options. Also, we have to remember that it's only adults, but if you have the buyout, you are able to bring your kids to the wedding, but only if it's the buyout.
Only
And
if they get booked the 41 villas.
villas,
Mhm.
exactly.
Okay.
And that's it. I think it's a hotel very centric to Playa del Carmen. The access are very easy, so if you want to go out to Quinta Avenida or another excursion like ruins like the cenotes, it's very easy access for everything because it's in the middle
And they
of the
have
boat.
different couple places nearby too. There's also
Yes.
Mvngata, which we already have a video from Mvngata Rooftop. It's just next door, and also they have the Fibes Hotel just next to them. They are actually they share. They are just divided by a wall, and it's a very, in my opinion, it's a very intimate and a very good option if what you're looking for is having a wedding wedding weekend, wedding reception and stay that's more focus of be calm, more focus in be present because all the rituals they do at the beginning. And this allows also, because it's really small, it's a boutique hotel, this is also, you can feel it, you can sense that the people there really enjoy just taking care of their guests. The time that we visit them, they were very friendly, they were very accommodating. So it is a very good option in terms of budget, also depending the size of the wedding. What do you decide if you want to go with a meal plan? We just noticed that it is a very good deal versus if you decide to go just having the reception and pay plate by plate. Besides that, they have a few vendors fees, nothing so crazy, but yeah, they do have vendor fees as most of the places here, and that's what I have right now on the top of my mind.
Yes. And we suggest you, if you want to disconnect of everything, this is the place. It's a hidden gem in Playa del Carmen. Yeah.
I think that's it for today. If you have any comments, or you want a property that you want us to visit, please send us a message. This live is going to be broadcast in our YouTube channel as part of the webinar series. And as soon as ready, just subscribe to our YouTube channel so the you get the notifications once we have the video ready for you. And of course, don't forget to follow us in our different social platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. What else, Bunny? YouTube. I think we are everywhere, all around.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Pinterest.
Pinterest, we are Pinterest too. Mhm.
Yes.
And if you need to set a consultation, you can just send us an email. Here is our email address and our website. Also, it you could have more info about our services and our trajectory through these past more than 12 years planning bodas in the area and in Mexico and other places.
Perfect.
And thank you so much.
Thank you so
Hope you
much for
enjoy it.
joining us today. Bye.
Bye.